Hi, I'm Derek Carty, creator of the Blitz projection system. You can find me on the Action app at Derek Carty. I have a couple of props for you for this week's Thursday night football game, starting with Bill Krosky Merritt, under 9.5 carries, plus 110 are the best odds right now. And as much hype as this guy got leading up to the season, and he got a lot of hype, this line has actually been moving down. And this is a guy who, even though he took on that kind of lead back role last week that everyone wanted to, and expected him to, he still only got 10 carries in a game where they were playing from ahead by a couple of touchdowns. This week, they project as underdogs. They project against the Green Bay offense that plays very slow-paced and should lower the overall play volume of the Washington Commanders. And even though Krosky Merritt is, quote-unquote, the lead back here, it's one of the lowest volume lead back roles you can find in the NFL because you have to chop up that carry pie, if it were, so many different ways. Jaden Daniels is going to take 10 to 20% of the designed runs right off the top. Debo Samuel's probably going to take 10 to 20% right off the top. Austin Eckler has his role carved out where he's going to have 20 to 30%. Krosky Merritt only is going to get maybe 40% of the carries here. And so getting to 10 in a slow-paced game as an underdog, the Blitz thinks the under is the strong value here. Next, I'm looking at Josh Jacobs, under 18.5 carries, minus 108. Best odds right now are over at FanDuel. I actually posted this in the Action app last night at 19.5. It has been moving down, but I still like it at the 18.5. I'm not a fan of game log hunting, but if you go back and look last year, Josh Jacobs only had 6 games where he went over this total. And last year was a completely different setup for this Green Bay offense than we've seen before that year and what we're probably going to see this year. Last year, they were dealing with Jordan Love's injury. They went very run-heavy after being one of the more pass-heavy teams in football the previous 2, 3, 4 years prior to that under LaFleur. In week 1, they went back to a neutral pass-run split. And so really, we're looking at a team that is probably not going to be running as much as they were last year when Jacobs still had trouble getting to this number. I just feel like there's a lot of ways that Jacobs doesn't get to this number. All right, I'll be logging these picks in the Action app at Derek Carty. Follow me there, and I'll probably be dropping some more throughout the week.